This week, the Federal Reserve cut interest rates for the first time this year.
USD Finance Professor Dan Ricardo joining us now to explain what this means for you, what this means for any of us. Dan, good morning. Good to see you.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We've been waiting for this. The president has been asking for this. It had not happened. It finally did. What does this mean, and why was now the right time to cut rates?
Yeah, well, money went on sale yesterday. So here's, people think interest rates, their eyes sort of glaze over, like, how does that all happen? It's really simple. Interest is the price of money. It's the price you and I pay when we take out a car loan, a student loan, a mortgage. It's also, by the way, the price we receive when we save money at a bank, or a mutual or a money market fund, whatever the case may be. So the reality is that yesterday, the Federal Reserve, as you reported, lowered the price of money by cutting the rate by about 1/4 of a point. And that will now ripple through the rest of the economy. And the president, by the way, who's not alone, all presidents have argued for lower interest rates. The president at least seems somewhat happy that the Federal Reserve took that small step yesterday.
Can we go through the list now, one at a time, and what this means as people are waking up this morning? If you have a credit card, what does that mean?
Your credit card won't go, the interest rate won't go down today. It will take time, Shirley. So it's kind of like, think of a pebble that you're throwing into a pond. It has this kind of ripple effect, but it takes some time. There's a lag time. And by the way, interest rates, when they're going up, your credit card goes up a lot faster than it does when it's going down. But what it means is that over the next few weeks and months, the interest rate, which is now about the average 22% on credit cards, will start to trickle down a bit.
When you say a bit, like?
Maybe 1/4 point, maybe
Okay.
a 1/2 point even.
Okay, so from credit cards, now your savings account.
Savings account, well, gut punch. Sorry, guys. If you're a saver, this is where it's going to hurt a little bit, because savers over the last couple of years have enjoyed really nice interest rates. They're getting a very good price on their money. Well, that golden era seems to be over, at least for now. So you would expect, say, if you were earning, say, close to 4% on a high yield savings account, you're probably going to see closer to 3.75, 3.65, something like that. And that's going to happen pretty quick.
Okay, so if you want a loan, that means this is good news for that, yeah? Or no?
Two things. If you want a loan and you have good credit, right, Raul? That's really important. Then you will get the best rate available. So that's always been true, right? The better your credit, the better your rate. If your credit is shot, no matter what the Federal Reserve does with interest rates, you're still not going to benefit much.
All right, what about mortgages?
Yeah, good question. And listen, about 2 weeks or so ago, mortgage rates really started to tumble down a little bit. I know this firsthand. Daughter number one is in the process of buying a home, and interest rates went from close to 7% to where they are today, which is close to 6%. So if you're looking to buy a home, it's cheaper today than it was 2 weeks ago, and we would expect that rate perhaps to trickle down a bit more over the next few weeks and months.
I have a memory of us talking with you years and years ago about people who are very worried. They're on the verge of retirement. They're getting ready to make that decision, but then something happens with the economy. Their retirement plan's taking a hit. What does this mean for people's retirement plans, which in the last couple of months, maybe a year or so, they were kind of saying, well, is it in trouble? Is it not in trouble?
You've got a good memory, Raul. The reality is, if you're close to retirement and you've saved some money and you're concerned that that money is going to get you through retirement, or you're concerned about the safety of the money, then chances are that money's invested wrong. What I always tell folks is there's lots of things that can keep you awake at night. Some of them are actually quite fun, but your money should never be one of them, right? So now's a good time to take a look at, if you've got an IRA or a 401k, and make that determination. Is the risk in this portfolio, risk being stocks, bonds, whatever you have, is the risk in this portfolio still appropriate for my age and for what I want to do with this money in the future? There's really no hard and fast rule. I've seen 80-year-olds with lots of stocks in their portfolio, and I've seen 60-year-olds with very little.
Any more rate cuts this year, or is?
Yes. I reckon
yes?
there'll be two. There'll be one in October. There'll be one in December. They take off November, Thanksgiving, I guess.
Wow.
And so the Fed themselves yesterday, the chairman said that we should expect two more perhaps this year and one next year. So Charlie, it looks like the sale will continue.
Okay, keep an eye on that. Dan Ricotta, always a pleasure. I like it when you hold up the money as the prop and you say,
Yes.
money's on sale. That is my man right there. Next time, get one of those guitars and shred a little for us. Good to see you, Dan.
Well, we'll lose our audience on that. Thanks, guys.